I tell you what, Alex Jones, when it comes down to the trial that he's on, he is just getting battered in the courts. And now it just seems like it just got worse. Alex just lost one of his attorneys. This is Connecticut lawyer Norman Pattis. Norman Pattis' law license just got suspended. And he was still supposed to represent Alex Jones. Ooh, can it get worse, Alex Jones? So the reason why his law license was suspended is because he released medical records of Sandy Hook families during the trial, and he was never authorized to do it. So, medical information that's personal, and not anybody can just see that. Well, he just screwed up royally, for real. So, a judge has suspended the license of a lawyer who was representing Alex Jones when the attorney appeared to have accidentally released sensitive court records surrounding the defamation lawsuit. And this is, everybody knows about Sandy Hook by now. So, in a court order that was issued on Thursday, Connecticut Judge Barbara Bellis suspended New Haven based Norman Pattis from practicing law in the state for 6 months. So he can't represent Alex Jones anymore. He's going to have to get another attorney, and Alex is getting his behind handed to him in the courtroom. Bellis, who decried Pattis' actions, were inexcusable. And we cannot expect our system of justice or our attorneys to be perfect, but we can expect fundamental fairness and decency. Yeah, please, your courts are far from that. It's funny. The courts have never been fair in this country, and these folks talk as if the courts have been fair all along. They do. Woo. Mm, mm, mm. Her courts have never been fair and never been decent either. Pattis has sent out medical records pertaining to some of the families of those killed during the Sandy Hook attack, along with other information that was considered confidential. Bellis ruled showed her ruling showed. So, despite Pattis' claim that the release of the records was an inadvertent mistake, Bellis flatly rejects the claim. In her court order, she wrote there was no fairness or decency in how Pattis handled sensitive and personal information at the center of a lawsuit in which the families of Sandy Hook victims accused Jones of using the shooting that killed 26 at the school. He did it, they said, to make millions of dollars through false claims that the tragedy was a hoax aimed to force the US to accept gun reform. At a basic level, attorneys must competently and appropriately handle discovery of sensitive material in civil cases. Otherwise, our civil system, in which discovery of sensitive information is customary and routine, would simply collapse, Bellis continued. An assistant of another attorney for Jones in a related case in Texas mistakenly sent their legal adversaries Jones's text messages that contradicted sworn statements from, yeah, because Jones denied that there were text messages, and the attorney claimed they accidentally sent the text messages to the Sandy Hook parents' attorney. So much for that, right? So Jones claimed he had nothing on his phone, but they found the text messages. Mm-mm-mm. Rulings in the lawsuit against Jones in Texas, where he resides, and Connecticut, where the Sandy Hook attack occurred, have resulted in Jones being ordered to pay more than $1 billion in damages after he was found to have unduly inflicted anguish on victims' families, among other harm. Yeah, they were saying that Alex Jones's followers were calling these people at 3 in the morning, and they were accusing them of lying, and they were on the phone telling them they're lying, they don't even have kids. I was like, Lord. Woo. Mm-mm-mm. That's the kind of stuff his people were doing. And some of these parents said even their lives were threatened by the followers of Alex Jones. So it got really bad for them. So, ladies and gentlemen, in a statement to the Associated Press, Pattis said he plans to challenge the order with a higher court, writing, "We're looking forward to appellate review." Pattis is currently representing a member of the right wing extremist group Proud Boys in Washington, D.C., who has been criminally charged with sedition, conspiracy surrounding the violent January 6 riots that took place at the U.S. Capitol exactly 2 years ago Friday. Wow, he got some pretty big clients, and he just lost his law license. Wow. Alex Jones must have some really silly attorneys. Now, you got one that released medical records that were never supposed to be seen, and he claimed it was an accident, it was a mistake. And then you got his other attorney that released his text messages to the parents of the attorneys. You know, they sure make some big whopper of mistakes, don't they? They don't make teeny mistakes, they make huge mistakes. I don't know, Alex. After those two things, maybe you should be looking for a new legal team. For real. But then again, Alex, this is some serious karma coming on you. For real. I mean, after all the years this man talked all kinds of crap, but now look at him. Look at him. He stands to lose so much now. You know, he went on and on with that Sandy Hook stuff for years. Years. He didn't have to do that, but he chose to do it. And look at him now. Look at all the hot water he's in now. Over $1 billion he's got to pay these families. And y'all, his case still ain't over. And he's going to be shelling out even more than that when it's all said and done. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.